Hey bikers, and welcome back to the channel, and for me it is new bike day. I've gone and done it. I bought the Norco Optic, the pink bike of the year. Thanks to the team at 99 Bikes Bondi and Cyclery Studio at Sutherland for helping me get this together. I've been on the bike for about a week now and I've been really enjoying it. But stay tuned to see if the bike of the year lives up to the hype. Okay, riding the Optic at Mill Creek. This won't be much of a review. This is more an impressions because I bought this bike, so I must think it's pretty good. And what I've noticed up until now is that on stuff like this, you know, it gets it done, but it's not like an average 120mm kind of trail cross-country bike. It still pedals efficiently, though not as efficiently as some. It just wants a bit more gravity, a bit more descent to really come alive. And when you can feed it that, it does come alive. Roller. Ew. Oh, she's got a bit more shape. Ew. Yo! Hit the Turps, and spoiler alert, I already know that this bike is amazing down here. If there's anyone out there that only rides flow, buy this bike. Don't even think twice. Turn down for what? Oh, nosed it in a bit. So what's the Optic really like to descend on? It's confusing, is the best way I can put it. It's really fun. I've got a reasonably light build on it, trail tires, light inserts. So I've always got plenty of energy to go past, and it kind of eggs you on like it wants you to. But then it doesn't really have the travel to get you out of trouble if you get yourself into it. So I find myself faster on this than a longer travel bike if the trail is suitable for it. But there's more chance of crashing. I think that's why I find it so fun. Let's do Methane Alley. I'm gonna pedal it and we'll see what time we can get, because again, it's one of those trails that I just think this bike's gonna be great on. Pedal to start with. No style.
it's crucial to a good time down here. Watch out you don't slide. Ooh, a little bit of a slip. New bit. Pump these rollers. Manny. Flat corner. Oh, tree down. Stay off the brakes on this one. And this one. Pump. Stay low. Double. And sometimes inside that. Oh, get off line. This bike climbs well. It, especially when you're seated, there's very little movement from the shock. When you stand up, there is a bit of movement from the shock. So, compared to some more efficient bikes out there, this one likes to just sit in the grind a bit more. But I doubt those bikes go down. I know those bikes don't go down nearly as well as this. Ooh, a little bit left. That is, just seems like what this bike's made for. Alright, we're gonna do Scribbly, and this is the kind of track I think of when I think trail bikes. But been riding some tracks like this at Loftus this week, and probably wasn't as much fun as what I thought it would be. And the hardtail would have been more fun. I know it's going to sit in the berms on this trail really well, but yeah, this flat stuff, it's passable. There's no cross-country bike. Firmly in that trail category. Lean it in. Oh no, too hot. So who is the Norco Optic for? Their marketing says it's the downhill as cross-country bike. And I think it's quite accurate. You're not going to cross-country race this thing. But, like me, you're going to come out for days where you're not riding super gnarly trails, but you still want to go fast and have fun. Oh, that's a bit dead, that jump. And the Optic does all those things really well. If I was having one bike, I would probably go, if I was staying with Norco, I'd probably go for the Sight, because that'll do everything really well. Myself, I've got a bigger enduro bike, so this is a good complement for that. And you know, Mill Creek is basically where I bought this bike for, because my hardtail, it's too rough for it out here, but the enduro, it's too much for out here. It gets a bit boring. So I would say this is the perfect amount of travel and geometry for Mill Creek. and other places like it. So let's take it down the A line on the rock.
So does it live up to the hype? Look, I think the hype is justified because I can't think of another bike in this travel bracket and this amount of capability. And the price point is excellent as well. But that said, I don't think it's for everyone. I wouldn't recommend this bike to beginners because I think they would be better off on a bike with a bit more travel if riding how this bike can ride is their intention. If you're a more experienced rider and you have a larger bike in your quiver, then this may just be the trail bike for you. So that's a wrap from Mill Creek. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.